All right. Hello, everybody. It's me, Jessica, marketingforgreatness.com. If this is the first time you are watching these episodes, welcome and thank you so much. And thank you all for sharing and for participating. We have received questions and I am here ready to answer them. And what we do typically is that we turn your question into another episode. So make sure that you tune on always, and when I answer your question, I'll definitely tag you there so you get your questions answered. Today's episode is episode number 12. Hello, Jose. Episode number 12, and today this episode refers to the process that people need to make before making the decision of accepting your invitation. In other words, why people might not be buying from you. And this particular process, I would say, apply to business owners that are offering services. Because in other type of businesses, when you offer products, usually the product has a standard value, and if you're especially representing a company and you're not the creator of the product, there's not too much room for being creative when you are expressing your price. Okay, so hear me out for a second. One of the reasons why I believe that business owners might be failing in getting towards and reaching their goal might be because their offer has very little value in comparison to the investment that they're asking the people. And you might be surprised. The cheapest price might not be the best factor to convert. People don't always are looking for the cheapest. I mean, really, would you really be looking forward to be represented by the cheapest attorney? Not really. Would you look forward to be represented by the cheapest realtor? Not really. Would you be looking forward to be represented by the cheapest, insurance broker? No. And the same way, you don't want to go to the cheapest doctor. You want to go to the person that is most qualified. You want to go and work with the person that will most likely help you reaching your goals and meeting your needs and matching your values and giving you what exactly you want, right? I mean, it's not rocket science, but I feel like entrepreneurs forget about that. And then they have a tendency to be focused too much on offer deals, offering discounts, and offering a price that it might be the price that will be convincing them. But you have to be careful with that because you want to watch your market value and you want to be competitive within your market value. If you are a coach, especially if you are providing a service to someone that is helping that person to stay accountable with their goals, to grow their business, you cannot just give your services and your nuggets for free, because especially in that model, coaching requires that the coachee, which is your client, has skin on the game. If your client doesn't have skin on the game, I am sorry, but you're doing a disservice to your coaching practice. Part of the model, the reason why it works, it's because you have to invest to get there. Let's put, for example, some business models that you have to pay a high fee to enter. Did you know that when people pay a higher fee to enter, they are increasing their chances to succeed 3 times more than if they don't have to pay to enter to a group, for example. So be careful with offering things to your clients, to your future clients, that are free, cheap, and that they are not representing your value. Okay, I can tell you, I have put offers very, very, very cheap, and people don't take them. People don't take them. So the perception that people have around the value is something that you need to consider. Remember, people don't buy the cheapest. People buy the best. So how is it that we can present and market our offer as the best offer. As the best offer. I need to ask you one question. What is your value? What is your unique, valuable proposition that you bring to the table? You need to answer that question from your heart. Forget about what other people are doing for a second and just ask yourself, what do I bring to the table? If you are, for example, promoting a coaching program, what experience did you have that is now helping you to serve someone better? What is it? Again, what is it that you bring to the table? When you ask yourself that question, write it down. Write down your answer, because let me tell you what's going to happen. Your answers are going to be part of your offer. Whatever makes you be the best on your field is going to be presented in your offer. So what happens is business owners go and they try to market their business, and they think that they can do it everything on their own, right? The CEO, Chief Everything Officer, and they're busy, they're stressed, they're overwhelmed, and they pretty much wing it when it comes to presenting the offer. And sometimes, I will say sometimes, they don't really understand the logistics behind setting up the price. The price cannot be $97 just because you saw a $97 in one offer. The price cannot be $9.97 just because you saw a $9.97 offer from somebody else. That doesn't work like that. As a matter of fact, if you are just copying prices for the sake of copying prices, I have news for you. You might be losing profits. You might just drag your business to bankruptcy if you just do that. Because your business, if you want to offer high quality products, if you want to offer high quality service, you yourself cannot do it. You need to delegate. And to delegate, you need to invest in talent. You need to invest in resources. So before you go ahead and copy prices and copy whatever somebody else is doing and is offering, please ask yourself that question. What do I bring to the table? And what makes you unique? Because you have no idea of how many things you are missing, how many opportunities you are missing just for putting a price that is not serving anything to your practice. So here's the thing, very, very interesting thing. Just because you put a lower price, that doesn't mean that people are going to buy from you. In fact, your lower price might be the reason why people are not buying from you. It's that simple. Your price, if it's too low, people are going to think it's a fraud, it's a scam, you're not going to give them value, they're not going to have results. And in other words, you need to raise your standards. You need to raise your prices, because when you do that, you serve better clients, and there's an effect around that. There's a ripple effect when you open your doors to accept opportunities to serve the clients that pay you what you really value, what your value really is. Magic happens. And I tell you this from personal experience. I have so many stories to tell you and to share with you to really help you understand why I am so passionate about this topic. Please stop selling yourself for low. Stop putting deals out there. Stop giving people deals. Stop giving people offer. And especially if you are a coach, if you're providing a service, people don't want to go to the cheapest one. People want to go to the best one. And they know that they need to pay higher for the best, right? It's that simple. It's that simple. Why people pay more for a BMW than what they pay for, another car? They know, right? They understand that whenever they are investing in a car that has higher value, they are expecting higher quality. And that's why you cannot keep offering things with deals. Okay? So this is episode number 12. And I would love to know from you what business you have right now, what are you promoting, and if you feel that what I'm saying makes sense to you, and I will say this, don't do this alone, because you might not know what you don't know, and what you don't know that you don't know cost you a lot of money. Cost you a lot of money. Never assume. So many people assume that having someone that can help them with their sales, help them with the marketing, will be hyper expensive and hyper impossible. That's not really the case. So I'm going to ask you, this is episode number 12. If you haven't, just please serve yourself with the prior episodes that we have. We have been recording from 1 to 11 tools that at this point are going to be over 1 hour of free, valuable information that will help you to increase your sales, stop the overwhelm, finding one thing that you can shift in your business to have that success, that victory that you are needing at this point. Guys, it is March. Okay, and you know what that means? That means that the first trimester of our year, it's about to end. For those of you that are in sales, Q1 is about to end. That means that we have only 75% left of 2017. So here we are. What are you doing? Are you shaking your goals? Are you on track with your goals? Or at this point, this is what I have seen. At this point, most people fall into complacency. They actually buy the best thing that they can buy for themselves, which is their own excuses. And that's the worst thing that you can do for yourself. So don't do that, okay? Get yourself on track and really examine what have you been doing. It's Q1 and it's now go time. Don't wait anymore until you get yourself on track to meet your goals for this 2017. I don't want you to have the same story year after year, year after year. I want you to have a victory, especially if that victory is going to help you with your finances. It's going to help you with your lifestyle. It's going to serve your family. It's going to help you contributing more to this world. All right? So thank you so much for being here. I have to say goodbye, but remember, submit out your questions. We will answer them. And remember that you can watch the prior episodes. And tomorrow we will have episode number 13. Bye for now. Thank you.